Originally from Naples, he's a classically trained tenor with his signature pop opera delivery of songs. Following his successful debut with San Francisco Opera in 2015, he currently tours nationally, internationally as well, spreading his rich Italian culture. Here to chat more about his music career and his current tour is Italian tenor Pasquale Esposito. Pasquale, thank you so much for joining us today.
A joy to be here with all of you.
Yes, we are so happy to talk about you, your entire career. So you as a musical artist, please tell us how it all began, Pasquale.
I always say that I was chosen. I was 7 years old and I found myself in the church choir of my little village in Naples, Italy. And that was the same place where a famous tenor, Enrico Caruso, started to sing. So a place with a huge tradition. And since then, I never stopped. But if you ask me, do you want to be a singer? I didn't have the time to choose it. I was chosen. And it's so beautiful to be able to share art with people, especially today.
That's so amazing. I love hearing that it really chose you. I love that too, because oftentimes our passions do choose us, right? As opposed to the other way around. So as a tenor, tell us what the difference is when it comes to singing, and you specifically, what your role is.
Well, singing is my passion. I was just saying that when I sing, I feel close to God for some way. When I'm on stage, I feel special power, and that power will bring me an energy that I share with my audience. I think that's why it has been somehow successful, because people can feel what the joy of sharing a gift. We all have a gift. I was just listening to you, the way you express yourself, the way you entertain people in the afternoon. And I believe God has chosen you to give us your talent.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I believe that as well. We all have special talents and special gifts that we're able to share with the world. And it's amazing that you've been able to share your gift literally with the entire world, traveling internationally. So tell me about what that experience has been like for you to be able to travel internationally and just have your voice heard to so many different people around the world.
It's the knowledge that you bringing joy to certain people. I was very lucky because in 2015 I started my first PBS special, and after that we had 3 more. The latest one is In the Spirit of Christmas, but through PBS I was able to appeal to millions of people. When you go to certain city and you see that through that television station and they come to see me live, you bringing so much joy. You feel that you have been chosen and you have responsibility. The responsibility to make people happy, to make people in that chair, in that theater, if you can take them away for 1 hour and a half from their problem, from their routine, that's our mission.
Oh my gosh, and that is such a beautiful mission that you wholeheartedly serve. And you're also doing that here in the Bay Area. Tell me about a couple of your shows.
Bay Area is home. I live in San Jose, California. And yeah, my end of the tour before I'll Be Home for Christmas, that is a song I'm going to sing, is going to be in San Jose on December 16 at Montgomery Theater, where I'm going to perform with San Jose State University Orchestra, the university where I got my degree in vocal performance. And then we close in Sonoma at Sebastiani Theater on Sunday the 17th. My last 2 shows in the Bay Area before I will take a break, because I will be in the recording studio in Italy for about 1 month.
Ooh, and giving us some new songs, right?
Yes.
Amazing. And what did it mean to you specifically and personally to be able to work again with the San Jose Orchestra and be able to work with the school that you went to? It's
a joy. And I'll tell you why. Because the students who are going to share the stage with me, they're merging themselves in a real production that is not a school routine. So they will feel the adrenaline behind the performance of people coming, pay the ticket to see a show. And that will form them tremendously. And you can feel that they step up. They play even better than what they do during the rehearsal, because they feel that energy from the audience. And I think San Jose State is doing an unbelievable job doing this collaboration with me. We donate to San Jose State and to another non-profit organization so that I founded. So it's very important to give back to the community and to the school where we come from.
It's
Go
like,
Spartan, right?
Go Spartans. Hey, and you're in the Mountain West. I went to Colorado State, so Mountain West Conference. Here we go. One more question for you, Pasquale, before I let you leave us today. What is it that you hope people take away, feeling-wise or just personally, when they come to see your performance?
Especially Christmas. Christmas brings back certain memory. We need Christmas more than ever now in this world.
So true.
And when you come to see this show this weekend, you will experience family. I will share my family with you. My children are going to be on stage with me. Why? Because I believe we need to understand how important is family in our community. With a solid family, we can have a better future.
Pasquale, that was so beautiful, and we're going to end on that note. Thank you so much for joining us.
God bless
and we
you.
look forward.
Buon Natale.
God bless you as well. Thank you so much.
Ciao.